Everybody, welcome to part 2 of our Out of the Park Baseball 19 Launch Day Extravaganza. I am, of course, Kris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Associate Community Manager for Out of the Park Baseball. If you guys missed it, TJ was here live from 11 to 3 Eastern Time. He had a heck of a lot of fun. To be honest, the support from you guys was amazing. We set multiple stream records, most viewers, most chatters, most follow in a stream. The support today has been unbelievable. So before we get going, I would just like to say from the Out of the Park Developments team, thank you guys, the fans of the game, the people who support this wonderful independent venture that is now on its 19th version, which is currently available worldwide on the OOTP web store, on Steam, and on Origin. Thank you guys so very much. What's going on, 6OD? A-Hags is in the house. Scott Pinspan here. Been playing most of the day. When you pitch around a guy, does that mean my pitcher is just trying to paint the corners or just pitch balls? Because it usually results in a big hit. So, pitching around a guy means that the pitcher is going to nibble on the outsides. Good people to do this against is batters with a bad eye. Batters with a really good eye will tend to draw walks. So now if it's resulting in a lot of big hits, that might be something concerning. I haven't seen many reports of that. Mr. Clutch, it's going to be out next week. So guys, a couple weeks ago, we decided that we are going to be jumping in and doing a Milwaukee Brewers franchise. I don't want to log into. Do I want to do challenge mode? Sure. I got to log in first. Where's my login? Oh, there it is. I don't even think that's my right login. Oh, boys. I don't even remember if I have my login. All right, we'll worry about that later. Maybe it's just my sorry pitching staff lull. It could be. But like I said, the best candidates to pitch around are guys with low eye ratings because they're going to swing at more pitches outside of the strike zone. Am I allowed to say what day? No, I'm not. I can tell you it's going to be next week. So we're going to be starting up a Milwaukee Brewers franchise. We're going to let it load in here. As always, guys, if you're watching this live on Twitch, make sure you hit... What? Now, I hit... That's too high. There we go. Nope, that's way too high. Maybe I'm just sitting up too high. As always, guys, if you guys are watching this on Twitch, I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you guys follow the channel up at the top of the screen. If you guys are watching the archive on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/OTP Developments, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post all of our stream archives over on YouTube. If you guys don't follow our YouTube channel now, youtube.com/OTP Developments is where you want to be. My camera is being finicky today, so I'm just going to frig around with it until I feel like not doing it anymore. Also, guys, so just a quick brief note on the stream schedule. The stream schedule. So next week we will be back to our regular time of Wednesday. No problem, Mr. Clutch. So next week we will be back to our regular time of Wednesday, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, OTP around the world, where I stream at 8 p.m., TJ streams at 9 p.m., and the franchise Hockey Manager guys go at 10 p.m. Then the following week, so that would be the week after the Easter weekend, we will be streaming, moving to our new... Yeah, that's right. April 2nd, we'll be moving to our new time of Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So after Easter, we will be moving to Monday nights with the baseball streams. We had some discussions, and we felt like Monday nights might be a better night for us. So let's dive in. We're not going to play in commissioner mode. Now, let's see. Do we want to be the GM and the manager? I feel like we do. So let's jump in. Milwaukee Brewers, as you can see up here. Yes, we know. So let's see. I'm going to move my camera up to the corner. So where we usually are. Let's go here. All right. So I guess the first thing we should do is let's go to our email. See what we have. So personal message from owner Mark Atanasio. Welcome to the Milwaukee Brewers organization. I trust our working relationship will be a good one. I will submit new goals each year. So here's our current goals. Achieve a winning record this season. Upgrade at shortstop this season. What's going on, Mr. World? How you doing, bud? Sign Eric Soulguard to an extension. Keep building your team up in order to reach the playoffs in the next 4 seasons. So, I mean, he's recognizing that we suck. There's a little quick brief note about us being hired. So let's see. I don't want game performances. I don't want news involving shortlist players. I don't want minor awards, special accomplishments. We'll keep that maybe. Okay. All right. So let's go. I guess the first thing to do is maybe we should go take a look at our roster and see where we're at. Can't wait to buy this. So if you guys are still looking to pick up Out of the Park Baseball 19, if you go down below the video on Twitch, we have the links there. It is available everywhere right now. It is available on our web store. It is still 10% off on OOTPdevelopments.com, so you can pick it up for $35.99 US. You can get it on Steam. You can get it on EA's Origin platform as well. All those links, again, down below the video. So let's go to... let's view. We want to just view default. And I want to see all players. We're going to break this down by position. So let's look at how we're doing at catcher. So catcher right now, we have Steve Vogt and Jet Bandy. I don't want batting ratings. Let's just go default. There we go. All right, so let's do this. So we've got Steve Vogt. We got Jet Bandy. We don't really have much in the way of potential. We do have Luis Valderrama, who's 17, Venezuelan. Will anybody be streaming a Cardinals franchise? I hope not. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure someone out there will be doing it. 60-plus days in a row. I just know once it starts, I won't be able to shut it off for 10 and 20 hours. Yeah, I hear you. I already have 40 hours in Out of the Park Baseball 19. It's insane. And I mean, I do it, you know, as a part-time job, but still, I do. You guys don't realize, like, I'm here on the channel live once a week. Now, to be fair, guys, by the way, we're going a full 4 hours tonight. We're going till 11 p.m. Eastern time here tonight. It's going to be fantastic. But I play it in my free time as well, which some people would say might be a little sadistic of me, but I do. So, I mean, we do have a little bit of catching prospect depth with Luis Valderrama. Jacob Nottingham, who our scout doesn't particularly like. I think those scout ratings are probably ours, yeah. So, not great. Let's go to first base. So, first base, we do have Ryan Braun, who qualifies at first base. We have Eric Thames as well. We have Travis Shaw. So, obviously, Travis Shaw is probably going to be our Eric Thames, sorry, is going to be our first baseman. Potential-wise, we do have Jake Gatewood, Keston Hiura as well. So, again, not anything exciting out of this world. Obviously, possibly dumping Ryan Braun. Marlon fan, that's awesome, dude. Every OTP since 15, man. That's awesome. I've seen some people commenting on some of our Facebook posts over at facebook.com/OTPbaseball saying that they've bought every Out of the Park since Out of the Park 2, which is absolutely insane. That's just crazy that people have been playing this game for almost 2 decades. And you know what? It's funny because even though the game literally only came out today, I know the team is very excited now that we're out and you know, they're working on the issues. But, I mean, the next OTP is going to be OTP 20. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of things they do. Again, that's a lot of spitballing for down the road. But so first base, we don't have a whole lot going on. Second base, Orlando Arcia might be one of our better prospects. Again, he does qualify as a shortstop. So we're going to be looking at him there. We do have Jonathan VR at second base. Prospect-wise, we do have, again, Keston Hiura qualifies there. Mauricio Dubon, Jean Carmona. But, yeah, I think Orlando Arcia, as we switch over to shortstop, going to be one of our better young players, 23. So it's going to be exciting to see what we do with him. Let's look over to third base, where we have Travis Shaw. Not really anybody else that's exciting. Yeah. Our cupboard is quite bare, guys. Like, not going to lie. Things are not looking good. Can we just look at the outfield? Let's look at our outfield in general. So outfield, we're in pretty good shape. So we have Lorenzo Cain. We have Kristen Yelich. We have Keon Broxton. We have Domingo Santana. So it's really good. Why isn't Ryan Braun even listed as is Ryan Braun only playing first base now? That's got to be a mistake, right? That's got to be. Ryan Braun's not just playing first base, is he? Maybe that's something we got to get fixed. Oh, no. Ryan Braun is moving to first base. Huh. Well. Well, then. That'll be interesting. Oh, let's get that off the screen. Let's get things back to where we were here. All right. So Ryan Braun is now just a drastically overpaid first baseman for us, who we're definitely going to have to see if we can get rid of him. So if we look at our outfield, we have Kane, we have Yelich, we have Keon Broxton, we have Domingo Santana, our big four outfielders. We do have Watanabe, 16 years old, out of Brazil. Mr. Clutch, I can't, other than saying it's coming out next week, I can't talk about MLB Manager 2018 right now. It's going to be coming out next week. When the game does release, we will be doing a detailed post on all the features and updates. And that's all I can really say for right now. We also have 17-year-old Carlos Rodriguez. So we do have some really young talent who is a ways away. If we look at our pitchers, we have Corey Nebel, our giant, big closer. We have some good bullpen options. Our starting staff is just atrocious. Jimmy Nelson's hurt. Julius Chassin, Zach Davies, Chase. I mean, we've got a lot of average, run-of-the-mill guys. Yeah, exactly. Why would you play Braun in the outfield with all those other guys? And then potential-wise, again, pitching is a massive hole for us right now. Pitching is a huge hole. So let's jump into our front office. Again, we're going to go through and we're going to kind of, because we are going to be playing this franchise over the course of the next several months. We may take a stream off here and there to do like a special thing or whatever, but this is going to be our daily driver here for the majority of Out of the Park 19. So we take a look. We're 20th in budget with $140 million. We have 23rd in player payroll. We do have $22 million available for free agents, which is nice. We can take on some salary. Expenses are pretty good. So we do have, again, that $22 million available. We have the $20 ticket price, which is consistent with what we had last year. So you can see our scouting budget over here is just under $7 million. Our development budget is just under $14 million. So we are spending over $20 million on scouting and development, which is good. Take a look at our owner. We have Mark Atanasio. He is ecstatic right now, which is interesting. He's very charitable as well, but he is demanding. Again, he set a pretty high budget for us. Accounting wise, we're doing pretty good. We're making profit. 2 straight. Oh, that's projected. So we're doing pretty good. We made profit last year. We're projected to make profit this year. We're projected to be in the hole next year, which is not good. Salaries. This is a problem. We have Braun on the hook for 19 this year, and then 18, 16, and 15. Lorenzo Cain, we signed to a big deal. So he's going to be around for a bit. Chassin is overpaid. Yelich has a big deal kicking in. Eric Thames has a big deal at the moment. Chase Hayes. So again, a lot of overpaid guys here. So that's going to be interesting. Here's our upcoming free agents. That's all just starting pitchers. So let's just say all players. So, I mean, we have some average guys coming up for free agency. Nothing really exciting that we're really worried about losing. We do, excuse me, we have Eric Soulguard, who is immediately one of our goals. So let's go in and offer him an extension. See if we can get that goal off the books right away. He wants a 2-year deal at what? Are you crazy? No. We are not paying Eric Soulguard $2.6 million a year. What's he making now? 2.4. And he's 31. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll close the fire on that one for now. So here's Todd Johnson, our current scout. He has very good ratings across the board. Excuse me. So that's good. I definitely think we're going to up our scouting budget here to $9.25 million. Because $2 years, yeah. So he wanted $2.6 million a year, so 5.2 total. So we'll go back and explore that a little bit later. I'm not really going to tie up that money just immediately. The scouting and development budget had significant buffs for elite development. They do. They do. It's not, the thing is, it's not just throwing money at it. If you have bad coaches lined up with, so for example, if you have a lot of velocity-based pitchers and you have a control-based coach, the extra money is not going to be as effective. So again, we have a good scout who scouts everything reasonably well. He scouts amateurs really well, which is why I don't mind throwing in some extra money, because if he scouts amateurs really well, that's what we're going to be looking for. We need to draft well. We need to be active in international signings. So again, if you have a coach that doesn't line up with the strengths of your team, the extra money is only going to be effective for players that have similar styles to the coach. So our Major League Scouting, so we're going to bump this down. We're actually going to jump up our international scouting a lot. Because, again, we got to scout. We got to develop well. We have to. We have no choice but to develop well. So here's a quick look at our player development. Our player development budget is just under $14 million. Our draft budget right now is $5.6 million. Max Fire, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. International free agent budget is $2.9 million. There's a look at our minor league teams: the Colorado Springs Sky Sox, the Biloxi Shuckers, Carolina Mudcats, Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, Helena Brewers, and the Arizona League and the Summer League Brewers. Here's a look at some of our top prospects. Not anybody to get ridiculously excited about. And then taking a look at our personnel. I, of course, am the inexperienced manager of the team. We have David Stearns is our assistant GM. We have Pat Murphy, our bench coach. Derek Johnson, our pitcher coach. Darnell Coles, our hitting coach. Todd Johnson's our scout director. And Dan Wright is our team trainer. Doing well. Just got home, ate some. Right on, man. Glad to hear it. Hope you enjoy your time with the game. So again, if you look down here, if you go to AAA and you look at Dave Joppy, for an example. Dave Joppy has a fair reputation of developing contact-type hitters. So if you have contact-type hitters on the Colorado Sky Sox, putting more money into your development will help those players fractionally better. But if you have a lot of power hitters, it's not going to be as effective. Yes, they'll develop their contact ratings a little bit, but the strengths of your coach don't match up with the strengths of the majority of your team. So throwing more money at the problem doesn't necessarily always develop good players. Mitch Williams. Let's go. We're going to offer Mitch Williams a chance to become our pitching coach at the old bottom of the line Brewers there. All right. Now, the other question is, do we want to make any trades? Are those aren't going to load every time, right? Good. So here's a quick look at our Meet the Team page. Again, Corey Nebel, one of our top players. Corey Nebel, I guess. Here's a look at our position overview and our league rank. As you can see, we do have some highs in the outfield. Everywhere else is a bit of a struggle for us. Here's a look at some of our team history. Again, the team has been trending upward a little bit. 86 wins last year. Matt Summers, I'm doing real good, man. Thanks for asking, bud. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Here's a look at some of our personnel. So, yeah, we're doing good team chemistry. Pat Murphy has a good relationship. He has a bad relationship with a lot of guys. That's not great. Captain Stephen Vogt, Spark Plug Eric Thames. So, yeah, gotta love some low Cain. I'm excited. I do enjoy Lorenzo Cain. I'm excited to have Lorenzo Cain here. I do want to take a quick look at the league settings just to make sure we got everything all set up real good. So we're using the complete scouting system. Rating scale. I think we're going to stick with the 20 to 80 rating scale. Overall rating is stars. I don't know if I want to use... This is something I've asked a few times, but how do you guys feel about not using stars for overalls? Like, I know it kind of sticks out, right, because you have numerical ratings for everything else, but is there any of you guys out there who don't use stars for overall and potential? How do you feel about it? You know, do you like it? Do you not like it? I'm interested to see what the consensus is and why people use the no star approach as opposed to using stars. Doesn't matter to me. I always switch to 2080. I don't use stars. You know what? I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to go 2080 for overall, too. I think we're going to do it. We're going to try it. I always use the stars, but you know what? And I'm with you, Max Fire. I look more at their deeper ratings. But at the same time, you know what? We'll do something different. We'll keep everything numerical. Auto save once a year. We're going to save a lot, actually. Again, early in the game, never know when something could go sideways. So we'll save it. Players and face chance. We have injuries. We have classic injuries. We got all that stuff going on. No problem. AI settings. Oh boy. Good thing I have coffee. All right. I play better because I pay more attention to stats. Yeah, it makes sense. Because I'm Canadian, I should be using stars. I don't know about that. Is that a true thing? We'll see what's going on. See if there's anybody we can pick up in the free agency right off the hop. So there is some free agents available. Trevor Rosenthal being a big one, but he's hurt. Mostly relievers. We could pick up Brett Laurie just because. Maple Leafs. That's right. You're good. There's a lot of free agents. Yeah, I don't think we're going to sign any of them right now. There's going to be some really good upcoming guys you can see. Look, Bryce Harper comes available. Donaldson. This year is going to be insane for free agents. So let's see if anybody's on the trading block this early. So right off the bat, no one offers a 1-for-1 trade for Ryan Braun. That's terrible. All right, so let's go in, take a look at our pitching staffs and stuff, see what we can do. So we have Zach Davies, Chase Anderson. I want to do some pitching ratings. Let's go this way. So we've got Davies, we got there, we got our guys all set up. We got Josh Hader down there. Yeah, that's true. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I already don't like the numerical things. Not even gonna lie. We tried it. I don't like it. And you know what it is? It's a visual thing for me. It's exactly what you guys are saying. For those of you who said it's a visual thing that you can just quickly look at it and go bam. Like again, I look at this real quickly. Right away I see Cain, Yelich, like they stick off the page. Yeah. Like it bounces off the page, and like I do prefer the stars. So let's go back and look at our pitching staff. Yeah, so let's see. We're having a look here. I just got to check one thing real quick, guys. Gotta check one thing out here. There we go. Excellent. 2080 by increments of 5? Yeah, I would have to go with prospects. What are the new features? Well, let me see. I'll get you a link because I'm not going to see your name. Obviously, the biggest new features are our 3D models and stuff that we've added. But what I can do, Blodio, JB. You can head to that link right there. It's got all of our new features and stuff on there. Oh, now 6OD is telling me, okay, listen. Okay, you know what? We'll give it a try because you guys want me to. Increments of 5. Okay. I don't hate this as much. Evil Barnes. Good. Okay, good. Sounds good. Excellent. Okay. Go to our lineups. So we have Lorenzo Cain, Yelich, Braun, Santana, Shaw, VR, Vogt, Arcia. What a lineup. I'm excited. We got Pena backing it up. The problem is Eric Thames. Poor Eric Thames has no job. 31 home runs just sitting on the bench. Let's shop him around and see what we can get. See if anybody's interested. Oh, people are interested. Mr. Klutz still prefers star. Hey, listen, that's the great thing about Out of the Park Baseball, guys, is something as simple as being able to see the ratings in the way you see fit. I don't really want to platoon him with Braun if I can get something for him. I mean, again, we're just looking. We got lots of guys here. Yeah, I still don't like this, to be honest. I know I'm kind of flipping back and forth on this a whole bunch, but at least you guys are getting to see what it looks like. Yeah, see, this is, yeah, visually I like this better. Julio Teheran interests me a little bit. Kevin Gausman is interesting. Get Trey Mancini in there. We don't really need a first baseman. Eduardo Nunez, no. Jason Hayward. I mean, that's just a huge contract that we're not going to take. Dana Norris, James McCann, Nick Castellanos, Derek Dietrich, Colin McHugh. Yeah, interesting. Nothing really. Well, again, with the Stars, I find things stick out off the page a little sooner. That Hayward contract is bad. So, I mean, we compare these two guys. So, Braun hits lefties really well. Thames hits righties really well, but Braun hits everybody kind of well. I mean, we could still use Braun in the outfield if we wanted. Thames also has 50 in left field. But, I mean, we have Yelich, Cain, and Domingo Santana. So, still prefer the 2080 scale. Hey, that's fine. All good. I may someday learn to move away from the Stars. We'll see. I'm an old dog. It's hard to teach me new tricks, guys. Yeah, the Hayward trade's not going to work out well for them. All right, so we're gonna get Thames in every third game. So he's getting lots of at-bats. He's going to be our number one pinch hitter, obviously. Go back to our manager's office here. I love the manager's office. Opening day. Thing looking good. Season predictions. This ought to be good. Nothing wrong with the Cardinals. Personal message. Season expectation, playing better than 500. Wow, not going to happen. Hey, Mitch Williams. The Wild Thing. Someone cue up the Wild Thing song, please. Someone cue up the Wild Thing song. Byron not starting? And you cannot trade Braun. We're going to try to trade Braun later in the season. It doesn't make sense to trade him now. We're going to get more value for him. Yeah, Keon. No, because, I mean, the thing is, who does he start over? He's a low contact hitter. We can't take Domingo Santana's power out of the lineup, and we're not taking Yelich and Cain out of the lineup. Yeah, it's kind of a rebuild. It's kind of a rebuild. So top 100 lists published. Obviously, Ohtani, Guerrero, Torres, Tatis Jr., Acuna, Senzel. I don't think we have anybody on that list, probably. Yeah, we have Brett Phillips, 30th. And that's it. Oh, Corbin Burns, 79th. So nothing really good. Opening day is here. Let's play. You guys want to see some of the new 3D? Now's the time. So guys, again, we will be streaming till about 11 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to try... I'm going to maybe not be as hype as usual because I need my voice to survive. I need my voice to survive until tomorrow. So here's a look at the opening day lineups. We're facing the Padres. I want to use the modern 3D view. That's right. So we're going to have Cain, Yelich, Braun, Santana, Shaw, VR, Vogt. Play the Sam Kinison version of Wild Thing. Arcia, and then we have Zach Davies on the mound. They have Manny Margot, Chase Headley, Eric Hosmer, Will Myers, Corey Spangenberg, Jose Perella, Freddie Galvis, Austin Hedges, and Dinelson Lamet. Starting opening day. Dinelson getting the opening day start. That's crazy. I want to set it all to me. And they're going to do their thing. Oscar relievers, there's defense. Perfect. Excellent. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to opening day here at Petco Park as the San Diego Padres take on the Milwaukee Brewers. Dinelson Lamet on the mound. And there's a rip into left field. That is going to be caught. Spangenberg makes the play. Hosmer contract is a bit rough. Just a few. Yeah, I agree. Here's Christian Yelich now, the newest Milwaukee Brewer. And he walks. So that'll bring up the Brewers' veteran leader, Brian Braun. That's a high fly ball. Deep to right field. That's going to stay in the ballpark and be caught for out number 2. That'll bring up Domingo Santana. He rips that one in the left center field gap. That's going to be a long run and diving play. And caught! A diving play by Manny Margot. He makes a heck of a play out there in the center field. Here we go to the bottom of the first now. Oh, yes, I got to switch to the... that's one thing I need to do. Is it instant I want? Here's Chase Headley. And he strikes out. Route number 2. Here's Eric Hosmer, the newest San Diego Padre. High fly ball deep to right field. That one is back at the wall and gone. His first at-bat as a San Diego Padre. And Eric Hosmer goes deep into the right field corner and gives his Padres a 1-0 lead. Yeah, great contract. Great contract, guys. Hosmer, fantastic contract. Unbelievable deal. I mean, the guy's 1 for 1 with a home run. Put him in the Hall of Fame right now. Let's go. Here's Will Myers. He lifts this one into left field. On comes a diving play by Yelich. And that'll end the inning. As Eric Hosmer goes deep in the bottom of the first, the Padres lead 1-0. Travis Shaw now for the Brewers. Hits that one, ripped on a rope to left, diving at the wall. Heck of a play there. All kinds of the defense, boys. Here's Jonathan VR now. He strikes out. Stephen Vogt, the new Brewers catcher. That's going to be lifted into right center, and that's going to be a base hit. Orlando Arcia, the number 8 hitter now. Oh, back to first. What? Stephen Vogt got picked off at first. Awesome. Love it. Oh, Spangenberg. Oh, come on. Make a dive and play there, guys. Come on now. Need you. Need that defense to come up better. Uh-oh. It's going to be base hit. So back-to-back singles to start the bottom of the second here. Freddie Galvis up now. And he walked. You can't pitch around Freddie Galvis. Go home. Oh, he booted it. Throw him out. Oh, they didn't even go. All right. Let's get out of this inning now. Uh-oh. That's in there. Oh, and then he boots it and left. Oh, the defense is just 2 errors in the inning, and it's 4-0. So 3 runs in the bottom of the second for the Padres. Couple of errors as well. It's 4-0. Looks like it's going to be a wonderful season. Looks like it's going to be awesome. There's Lorenzo Cain. Pit side into right. Should have tagged. Yelich now. It's a high fly to center. It's going to stay well in the ballpark, though, and be caught out there. So runner on for the Brew Crew, but nothing across. 4-0. Man, come on. It's not good. It's not good, guys. This is not how we want to start the franchise. Spangenberg strikes out. Oh, that's going to be a bloopler into center. Oh, he's going to first to third? Oh, get the ball in. Terrible defense. Galvis. Don't tag up. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Clutch, we're definitely looking good right now. Solid. 4-0. Here's Braun. Ooh, walked him. Ooh, see, I like how just butchering my Brewers. I'm sorry, Graps. I'm sorry, buddy. I apologize. I like how with this camera angle, because this is not, there's 2 camera angles for the 3D. So there is the default, which is this. Same camera angle as in previous. And then there's the wide. I like, so if you notice with that Ryan Braun pitch, it was over the plate, but you could see it was high for ball 4. So that to me was really cool. That you can actually see that it was high for ball 4. Which, you know, again, I mean, I might be a little partial, but I love the 3D and the animations and stuff. Yeah, wide is greater than everything. Does Bernie the Brewer slide down with... I wish. All right, let's go, Domingo. Oh, he strikes out. Yeah, get used to seeing Domingo Santana strike out on the regular. Well, they're playing the shift for old Shaw. Oh, that's a high fly ball deep to center field, way back at the track, at the wall. It's on the ground. Braun is going to come all the way around to score from first base. Travis Shaw with an RBI double to center field. And the Brewers are on the board. 4-1. KDM says he watched my Expos playoff crash, jumped out of his chair. Yeah, I know, man. Still not over it. Here's VR. Grounder up the middle. That'll move the runner. Oh, a little bit of a bobble, but Pirella gets it over there. So Stephen Vogt now with a chance to cut the lead even further. High fly ball deep to right field at the track, at the wall, and it's gone. Stephen Vogt with a 2-run home run. And the Brewers are back in this ball game as now they trail 4-3. Orlando Arcia trying to get it started up again. Grounder to short. Picked up, thrown across the diamond. That will end the inning. But the Brewers put up 3 runs in the top of the 4th. And they trail 4-3. How's the new Sim Vegas? This is the first game. This is opening day 2018, man. This is brand fresh. We're fresh into this, buddy. Who's my favorite team? That would be the Toronto Blue Jays. That would be right here. Boom! Blue Jays. The Hambino. All right. Alex Dickerson. Pinch hitting Wow, they're pinch hitting for Lamet here in the 4th inning. And Dickerson rips this one down in the corner. It's going to bang off the wall there. Going to come in from right field. Santana with a strong throw, but that's going to be a leadoff double for the pinch hitter. Sweet, about to download it soon. Nice, man, nice. I like it. Here's Manny Margot now. That's a fly ball into center. Play is going to be made out there by Lorenzo Cain. Loving OOTP 19. Absolutely. I'm glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. What do we have for pitches anyway? Let's see. Is there anything I don't want on? So, guys, there is still some informational stuff. See, there's a team info widget you can use. There is the strike zone camera, so you can see. This is your defensive alignment. This is the out of town widget. This is actually, you can customize it or it will scroll automatically. This is real time as well. So you see the innings that it's in. What's going on, Stealthword? How you doing, man? So you see the out of town scoreboard will scroll. We're going to turn that off though, just for a little clean look. You can type, here's the weather as well. Show you that the wind's blowing out a little bit, which maybe explains the home runs. And I mean, you can hide this stuff too if you want. I like to leave it. It does go away when you when the ball's in play. So we're at 66 pitches. I think probably 80 is probably going to be enough for Davies today, being opening day and all. Just join. What time did this start? 7 Eastern, Zogo, 7 Eastern. Can you resize the widget windows? I believe you can, but I don't think you can do it in-game. I think you can, but I don't think you can do it in the middle of a game. And this is the smaller player labels as well. If you prefer a more minimalist approach. I don't particularly like that because I like to be able to see what the fielding ratings and stuff are. There is sounds in the stadium, and you do get some music. Like, for example, they do play Take Me Out to the Ball Game in the 7th inning stretch. There is dynamic crowd noise as well. All right, so Davies gets out of it. So after 4, we're down 4-3. Jordan Lyles. There's a grounder to third. Play out at first. 1 down. Lorenzo Cain rips that one into the right center field gap. And Lorenzo Cain's going to go over a run. He's around first on his way to second. And he slides into second base with a 1-out double. Lorenzo Cain. New 3D in the scouting reports. Scouting reports are money. So now Lorenzo Cain out at second for Kristen Yelich. He hits a liner to left field, but right at Spangenberg. He makes the play. Organ music is lit. I love it. That was one of my favorite like gaming musical moments. Was in the early 90s NHL games. When they had the organ tunes and they had the specific organ tunes like to go with the different teams. It was awesome. Braun pounds that one to first. But it's picked up by Hosmer, and that's going to end the inning. So after 4.5, Milwaukee still trails 4-3. So lifter into left field. And that's going to be caught by Kristen Yelich. Here's Spangenberg now. That's also going to be lifted in left field. Very similar play. 2 down. Here's Jose Perella. Rips that one into right. That's going to be a base hit. Bit of a slow reaction out there by Domingo Santana and a bit of a misplay. That's going to be a 2-out double for Jose Perella. Freddie Galvis now. High fly ball to center. That one is way back and gone. Light hitting Freddie Galvis with a 2-run home run. And San Diego is now out to a 6-3 lead.
Strike 3, you're out.
Ooh, check swing got him. Wow. All right. So we got to get our bullpen rolling here. So here's Santana now to face Jordan Lyles out for his second inning. There's a base hit up the middle. Organ music is cool, though. I don't disagree. I'm a big fan. Will you guys ever do a pro basketball game? I mean, James Klein, I wouldn't say never. I can tell you that to my knowledge, I don't think it's currently in the plans. But I think ultimately someday, you know, if things go well, I'm sure that we'd like to have all of the major sports covered. But as far as I know, there is no current plan to make a basketball game. All right, so base hit now. Oh, that's a high fly ball to right field. That one is going to be back. That's going to be in the gap. It's going to be extra bases. Around third comes Santana. He is in to score. Wow, a triple for Travis Shaw as he drives in his second run of the game. Soccer is going to be tough to break into, though, with Football Manager there. Yeah, absolutely. Like, in terms of what we're doing right now, we focused on the Out of the Park 19 release. We are now turning our attention towards Perfect Team, which will be out in the summer. That is our next big project. We're working on Perfect Team. We're going to have a beta for the Perfect Team. So that's kind of what everyone's focusing on now. And at the same time, we're trying to, get our football plans in order and start making progress on that. So there's a sac fly. So that Travis Shaw scores, and that makes it 6-5 as they chase Jordan Lyles. Kirby Yates in the game now. A base hit to left field by Orlando Arcia. Padres do have such a beautiful stadium. I agree. We should have pinch hit for Davies. Whoops. Rip. So Matt Albers is going to come in now to try to keep San Diego down. Pop up in the infield. Travis Shaw makes the play, one down. There's a grounder to first. It's going to be 3 unassisted, 2 down. Nice. So I don't know how many of you guys were here for TJ's stream earlier. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I checked in a little bit from work today. Am I on the Press Row podcast? I have been occasionally, yep. I've made a few appearances. Most recently, I was on the episode where we talked about our favorite baseball game features of all time. Cain into left. That is going to be a base hit. So the leadoff hitter, Lorenzo Cain. Poor TJ lost Otani for like 5 months. Yeah, I got a message in the Discord from TJ telling me that he had a bit of an issue. So, poor guy. That's rough, man. I listened to that one. I'm glad to hear it, man. Hope you enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite of all the things I've done in content creation. That ranks up there as one of my favorite things I've ever done. That episode of the Press Row podcast. All right. This is a close game. Oh, Bronski! Way back! Gone! Ryan Braun with a 2-run home run. And the Brewers have taken the lead. Holy moly. Kazuhisa Makita. Into the game now. What's going on here? Let's go. All right. Fly ball in the center. What a comeback this has been, by the way. Let's get some hype for the comeback. We're out here crushing it. We're going to be bottom of the 7th. Buddy Bauman. Travis Shaw's been too lit. But on steroids. There it is. It's all right. Yay! Yay! Great job. Take me out to the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Unreal. So yeah, I love the organ music. It's a nice little old school touch. All right. No pun intended. I don't know what you're talking about. So let's get Josh Hader warming up here in case... man, we should have had Josh Hader warmed up anyway. Or not. Let's go. Matt Albert's doing a fantastic job here to the bullpen. Travis Shaw, long throw across the diamond. Off target. Bad throw over to first. Oh, he's off. Throw him out. No, he's safe by a mile. Will Myers out here stealing bags. What's count? 3 balls, 1 strike. Just put him on. Oh, he caught him looking. Huge K there for Matt Albers. There's a rip. That's going to be a base hit. Domingo Santana up with it. Here comes the throw to the no-throw to the plate, and that's going to tie the game. Jose Perella with an RBI single.
Strike 3.
Hader strikes out Galvis, and that's going to end the inning. 7-7 after 7. Phil Maton into the game now for the Padres. Digging deep. VR. High fly ball to left. I probably should have double switched when we put Hader in the game, but anyway. It's neither here nor there. We are going to get Jacob Barnes warmed up. Are we? Yes. We're going to warm up Jeffers too. Come on, Steve Vogt's car. Ripped into the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Stephen Vogt. He's around second on his way to third. Here comes the throw. Stephen Vogt with a 1-out triple. How did you make the player widgets on the field the size they are? I'm using default, and they are much larger. I'm running a 25-inch monitor. You're talking these? Zogo, are you talking the player... the player information? What am I running for a res? I don't think I can see the resolution in a game. I don't think I can see my screen resolution when I'm in a game. So we'll have to check that after the game. Remind me after the game, I'll check my screen resolution and see what it's at. Okay, so Orlando Arcia now with a chance to tie the game, or grounder to third, throw across the diamond, and they got him. Arcia is out. We're definitely going to go to Eric Thames here. So Eric Thames is going to come into the game now. And he strikes out looking. So the Brewers get a runner to third, but they get no further. The score will remain 7-7. Jeremy Jeffress into the game for Milwaukee. High fly ball. Deep center field. Way back at the track, at the wall. But caught by Lorenzo Cain. Close one. Here's Manny Margot as we get back to the top of the Padres order. That's ripped down the third baseline. That is going to be at least a single. Here comes the play in the second base. Manny Margot isn't standing up. A 2-out double. Why did it switch? Maybe because I changed view. Uh-oh, pitch gets away. Hosmer's on deck, right? 2-2 count. Let's bring, where's my infield? In. Throw him out at the plate! Ah. Oh, inning was over. There's 2 out. Whoops, bad managing. Bad managing. All right, we're off to the 9th inning. Oh, hey, dynamic lighting. We're off to the 9th now. Brad Hand. Lorenzo Cain, that's going to be in the center field. That's going to be a base hit. The leadoff man is on here for the Brewers in the top of the 9th. Christian Yelich. Strikes out looking on a curveball. That was a fastball. Looked like a curveball. Ryan Braun. High fly ball to right field. Playable. The scoreboard shows each innings run. I'm using default and only shows run hits errors. Yeah, it must be the way your resolution is set. Field view, player label location, player photo, show field area, play model, ball size, delay between plays. If I go back here, yeah, it must be the way the resolution's set. Yeah, my righty's tiring out. He's been warming up for a while.
Strike 3.
That's okay, though. Strikes out. Awful. They have Hosmer up first, right? So we're going to put old Boone Loganski in for one hitter. Tonight's the night.
Strike 3. You're out.
Oh, Hunter Renfroe with a pinch hitter. Goes down. Oh, he doinked him. He doinked him. Uh-oh. Get there, Cain. Diving play, Lorenzo Cain. Let's go. Mega Lorenzo Cain hype. Mega Lorenzo Cain hype. Craig Stammen. Travis Shaw. Another hit for Travis Shaw. My word. MVP, Travis Shaw. Not much of a runner. VR, you can bunt. Oh, Vieira's going to beat that out. Oh, he's out at first. Rough. Literally progressed it one day in the game with Ted Lerner, Nationals owner dies. Oh, man. There has been a rash. I'm going to, you know what? Shaw needs a homer for the cycle. That's nuts. I'm going to send an email to the dev team because I have seen a rash of dying owners. I can't remember. I was watching a stream the other night and someone's owner died on stream. I've seen several tweets. It might have been Millenniums, actually. I saw he had somebody die. His owner died, I think it was. And, yeah, I've seen a few of those, so I might look into that a little bit and see if there's something going on there. He's 92 in real life. But, yeah, like, just on the whole, I've seen a little bit of a rash of people dying. Here's Stephen Vogt. 3 for 3 in the game with a homer and 3 RBIs. There's a rip up middle. That's going to be a base hit. Travis Shaw's going to come around third. He's going to head for home. Here comes the throw. Not going to be in time. Travis Shaw scores. Stephen Vogt with his 4th hit of the game gives the Brewers an 8-7 lead. Let's get Corey Nebel up. Arcia now. Fly ball to right. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely going to send it off to the guys. They can pull reports and see, so like they can take a league and sim it, say 100 times and see if an owner dies 20 times. You know, that might not be great. Jacob Barnes. Yeah, let's pinch it. Keon Broxton? Sure. Get out of play. Oh. The Padres get out of it, but Stephen Vogt, with his 4th hit of the game, has given the Brewers an 8-7 lead, and Corey Nebel is going to come on for the save. Where's all the people at that were saying that it's going to be a rough year? We battled. We're a gritty team. We battle. That's what we do. Craig Stammen has to hit for himself. Let's go. Is there any bench clearing incidents in the game? Not really. There is definitely incidents, but like not like a fully graphical bench clearing fiasco. Lopez is a pretty good eye. There's a base hit. That's not what we wanted. The MLB really frowns on depicting any sort of violence within the games. That's why you don't see them in MLB The Show. You don't see them in RBI Baseball. They don't like that sort of thing being depicted in their product. And I mean, you can understand that, right? It's one of those things. Here's Manuel Margot. We're going to kind of pitch around him. Let's go. Brewers win. Brewers win 8-7. 1-0 on the season. Huge offensive days for some of the Brewers players. Lorenzo Cain goes 3 for 5. Travis Shaw goes 3 for 5 as well with a couple RBIs and 3 runs scored. Stephen Vogt goes 4 for 4 with 4 RBIs in the game. Wow. Lots of home runs in the game. Ryan Braun, Stephen Vogt for the Brewers, and Freddie Galvis, Eric Hosmer for the Padres. Zach Davies goes 5, gives up 6 runs, only 3 earned though. Lamet goes 4, gives up 3 runs. Kirby Yates with a blown save. Craig Stammen takes the loss for the Padres. Jacob Barnes picks up the win, and Corey Nebel gets his first save of the season. Just bought the game, first experience with the series. Any tips for new players? Yep. My first thing for you, Brooksy, would be to check out the forums. That some of our most active members and long-term members are in those forums. Again, go check it out. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to find a lot of experienced players on there. If you have any questions, how to set up this, how to set up that, there's a 95% chance the forums are going to have what you need. Did I make any roster moves before the season? No, I did not. Let's see. Game settings, right? No. Let's save our game. Zogo wants me to take a look at my resolution. So let's go back to the start screen and enter our settings here. So my window size is maximized. So here's the settings I'm using. Windowed, maximized, standard font, show right, darken background, semi-transparent, yes. Player rating bars, display bars, default 300 milliseconds, standing leaderboards. Nothing really crazy there. In-game sound enabled, latest news from OOTP enabled, send data usage, yes. I'm looking to see if there's anything specific to the So that's what I've got going on anyway. Duke fan, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. On the laptop now and tried all of them and still the same issue. Hey? No, laptops should be able to work the same. Again, it's all resolution based, right? Like it's if you're having an issue, if you can't get it to look right, again, I mean, I would definitely go to support.otpdevelopments.com and file a ticket. And it could be a lot of things. It could be something to do with your graphics card, the particular type of graphics card you have. Maybe the game the visual settings don't interact with it perfectly. Unfortunately, I'm not a tech support person. He's having an issue where his resolutions are not showing. Everything looks really big, which is not ideal. All right, so let's go back. So we won. Congratulations. We're 1-0. So let's go back we'll go to my office. And we'll start simming some time here. I like to go our week at a time. Strasburg day to day. Uh-oh. Julius Chassin is hurt. That's not good. How do we do the first week? 2-1? All right. In the first place in the division. Everything is bigger. My scoreboard has only run hits errors. Yeah. Julius Chassin out 5 to 6 weeks. Rip. Oh, right. Yeah, so I would definitely, again, I would definitely, if the messing around with the resolution settings is not working, like I said, I would definitely put a support ticket in for it because it could be a lot of things. It could be the graphics card you have, maybe not jiving with OTP that well. It could be, like I said, there is some possibilities there. Again, I'm playing it on a 24-inch monitor with a Dell gaming laptop, so with a high-end video card laptop. So resolution for me, personally, not going to be a problem. Junior Guerra, Radams, Lee, Wade Miley? Wade Miley already on the big club. We got to get Radams, Lee's up there. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to see... we can do that after. Let's go lineup step chart. We need pitching staff, right? Pitching staff, Radams, Lee's is going to slide in number 3 for now. I want to see... is it review team strategy? Yes. Okay. So let's ask Pat Murphy for our strategy. Let's move. We want to frequently steal base. He wants to be super aggressive. Frequently stealing bases. Does this game have high requirements? No, not at all. Are there real minor league players in the game? Absolutely, Duke fan. If you named a minor league player, I would probably be able to find them. Not only do we have the real minor league players, we have the full real 2018 draft class for prospects. We have the real players from Japan, many leagues around the world. I like this. Aggressive, hit and run a lot. Oh, man. This is good. What I wanted to see was where I can set what I want to do. There we go. Because I do want... minor league promotions, demotion strategy. I'm going to let the assistant GM do that. Minor league lineups. I'm going to let minor league signings and releases. Yeah, I'm okay with letting my minor league managers do that. And I'm going to I'm going to do the minor league personnel myself. Tried all of them. I've tried all of them. Same thing and all. Tyler Horan. Sure thing, buddy. There he is. Currently has no team. He was previously with AA Richmond. 27 years old from Middleborough, Massachusetts, which I'm going to be very... His Twitter... Okay, is this actually his Twitter handle? Is what I want to know. Is Sir Meatball his Twitter handle? That's the question. Are those legitimate? That is... Okay, that is his Twitter handle. Not even kidding. This guy who has never played in Major League Baseball has been on the independents. Has been on the independent circuit. That is his legitimate Twitter handle. Sorry to bog down the stream. Oh, no, Zogo, it's all good, man. It's all good. That's why we're here, bud. That's why we're here, right? It's all, again, if we can help, we can. I personally, not the greatest tech support guy. My advice to you would be maybe check out the forums. The forums have been very active today with people posting issues that they've been having. Like I said, I would definitely recommend that you file a support ticket because it could be perhaps a piece of hardware like your graphics card. It could be something that they can identify that, hey, we've had 30 people with this same graphics card have the same issue. So that's like, I would definitely file a support ticket. Happy OOTP release day. Thanks, Tribe. It is. That's crazy, guys. A random dude, Tyler Horan, who Duke fan just throws out in the chat. We have his real Twitter account. You think we don't take this game seriously? Sir Meatball 27 Twitter account in the game. I don't know who he is, guys, but go follow him on Twitter. Go give him a follow at Sir Meatball 27. Tell him that you got his Twitter account from Out of the Park Baseball 19. That's how we roll. Okay. Manager options. So yeah, we want them to do that. I'm going to do personnel. I'm going to do setting budget. I'm going to draft. I'm going to trade. Okay, we're good. Mail. Julius Chassin is out. Astros. Kenta Maeda out 6 months. Jeff Samardzija out for life. Samardzija out for the year. Not good. Team power rankings, where are we at? 11th. Let's go. Got to be a lot of man hours getting that info. I don't know. Check where Joey Bats wins. He went to the Phillies. I don't think he's signed yet. Should we sign him? He is with Philadelphia. That's weird. 1 year, $1 million. You heard it here first. 3 streams can't be wrong. All right, so we'll play until next week. We were doing pretty good. Now, not so much. 3 out of 3 streamers say Jose Bautista is going to the Phillies. I think he's going to end up with the Twins, but that's just me. Oh, I love these. I love these reports. Boston second baseman and novice do-it-yourselfer Dustin Pedroia will miss up to a week of action after suffering a thumb contusion while attempting to install a bathroom fixture. I was never much of a handyman, joked Pedroia. I'm not sure what I was thinking. According to Pedroia, he was preparing to install a new sink in his guest bathroom when the fixture slipped and mashed his right thumb. Yeah, it was probably even more painful than it sounds. I was afraid my entire hand was broken for a moment. Luckily, the x-rays came back negative, and I should be back in about a week. I gotta clip this. This stuff, I love. I love this stuff. Like, people write these. It's so great. Oh, man. Say he's the most... Yeah, the Rays. Yeah, he wants to be in Tampa. I love these little reports, guys. I love it. Oh, it's just so good. It's so good, guys. I can't get enough of these injury reports. I really can't. All right. Let's get back to what we're doing here. Have a good stream. I'm out. Catch the VOD at work. Sounds good, man. If you can catch the VOD, that's great. Also, we'll have it on our YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/OTP Baseball. We're going to try to get it up on the YouTube. It's a lot of, we're probably going to break it. Big Sexy running for Congress. Oh, I remember that. That was one of my favorite tweets of 2018 or 2017. I don't know what TJ's planning to do with his archive. I'm probably going to break mine up over two videos. Again, just, because I feel like that's probably more effective. I don't think people are going to want to watch a 4-hour video. Just a second, guys. I got to take a look at this. Sorry, guys. It's release day, so I'm still doing some community managerialing as we're live here. Let's see. Inbox. Michael John's ordered as soon as pre-sales up, but no link yet. Yep, I can fix you with that. Sorry, guys. Just trying to keep up with all the stuff, guys. You guys know how it is. First impressions said release day info. Sorry, guys. Sorry. My apologies. What's up, Trips? Yeah, the Big Sexy running for Congress thing was hilarious. That was hilarious. Unbelievable. All right. Check the DL screen. So how are we doing? So right now we're 6-6. So we're not doing too bad. We're surviving. We are surviving. I've never played this, but I'm going to dive into it. It has deep GM front office items. I will love it. Sorry, guys. Giovanni Gallardo, day-to-day. 2 weeks. Man. That's not good. We don't have much for starting pitching right now. We're kind of hurting in the old SP department. That's the one I need right here. There he is. There. All right. Back on task. Back on task. Sorry. A little bit of sidetrackery. Yeah, you can set ticket prices. I mean, there is attendance stuff though. Like if you go, I can go to the front office and I can see my ticket prices. So it'll show the season ticket sales year over year, attendance per game, how much revenue it is. You will have attendance based goals as well sometimes. So it'll say raise our attendance by this or bring in your revenue by this. Yeah, Trips is ready too. You could be as involved or what if you want your minors. So like I go to my options. So I have my minor league managers doing free agent signings and releases for minor leagues and doing the lineups, depth charts, and pitching staff. I have my assistant GMs managing guys between the minors as well based on strategy and performance. So I'm kind of just letting them handle that for now. Because I don't want to. And Eric Tain's out for 2 weeks. Guys, the injuries are already piling up. So we're just going to leave. I don't really want to worry about 2 weeks. You can be a solely a minor league manager if you want. Todd Johnson returned from his expedition to the Dominican Republic with a possible fine in Juan Santoya. So these are things you'll get too, guys. Your scout will occasionally send you an email. Keeping an eye on. He was born in La Romana. He projects to have a decent curveball in his 3-pitch repertoire. His delivery makes him a risk for home run problems or a sudden loss of control. So let's go look at Juan Santoya. Got his scouting report here. We don't have much. He's 16. 16. Interesting kid, though. Velocity, not good. He's only thrown 83 to 85. But again, maybe a guy worth working on for later. Got some scouting here. He's got some interesting stuff. He's a half-star prospect. But you know what? We are going to add him to a short list. Create new short list international. So we got our international short list. So we'll add him. Unbelievable. I do show franchise stuff more than actually play the game. This seems 180 years from look for. Thanks, everyone. No problem. Can you sign non-signed free agents? Absolutely. You absolutely can. All right. How are we doing for time so far? Oh, not bad. 9:30, 8:30, 9:30. Okay, good. All right, so Juan Santoyo, so we got him hooked up. So he's worth injury worsens. Conforto. Joaquin Benoit has retired. We have a trade proposal. I had fixed it. I had to toggle the high DPI scaling and properties if anyone's the same problem. There you go. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Zogo, for sharing. So will that guy's star ratings and potential improve as he gets older? Absolutely. Also, the thing is, those star ratings are solely based on, so let's go back to him just for a second. It's a good question. So these ratings are relative to MLB, first of all, and they are based on the head scout. So if we switch over to OSA, you see OSA made some changes. While the star, I'm pointing at it with my finger, and you guys can't see that, but the star ratings are the same. But my scout thinks he's going to be a little bit worse of a pitching fielder. OSA has his curveball a little less and his control a little better. So there's going to be some variation. Your scout sees one thing, OSA says another thing. Who do you trust when it comes time to whether you want to pull the trigger on this guy or not? That's the choice you have to make. It's just like being a real life GM. You take in all the information. One thing that both scouting agencies agree on, this guy has an average to high potential curveball. So you have to kind of look at all of your resources and, you have to look at it, and it's it's a gamble. You can see his ratings relative to literally any league. So if you want to take a look at it related to the rookie league, look at it. In the rookie league, his stuff and his control takes a jump. So you can go down to the very bottom league, the Dominican Rookie League, and look at that. Relative to players that are in the Dominican Rookie League, his ratings go up. Again, this is his ratings relative to MLB. He's a 16-year-old kid. He can't play Major League Baseball. So again, it's being able to, you have to do exactly what a GM would do. You have to take in all of the data, and when the time comes, do we want to sign Juan Santoyo? I have no idea. But it's not out of the question. So let's take a look at this trade proposal. So they want to send us Ben Zobrist for Keon Broxton. We're not even gonna entertain that as a trade offer. Not even entertaining it. So is it saying his major league potential is low? Currently, where he is right now, his major league potential is half a star. But he has room to improve. That's just how he's scouted currently. He could end up being a lot better. Giovanni Gallardo has suffered a setback. That's not ideal. You can decide 200 rating scale. You can use IRL 80-20. Yeah, we messed around. Domingo Santana out for 4 days, so we're not going to worry too much about that. We're going to leave that going. We're still doing pretty good. How are we doing? Yeah, we're 10 and 13. Almost through the first month. So what I think we're going to do, guys, is we're going to stream until about 9 Eastern. I'm going to take a 2 to 3 minute break just to grab a drink of water and use the facilities. And then I'm going to come back, and we're going to be going till about 11 o'clock Eastern time. I'm hoping to get entirely through one season tonight and into early 2019. So we're 14 and 15 right now. Things are looking good. We're not winning, which is a problem. That's trouble. We're now last in the NL Central, but maybe that's good. Ooh, draft pool revealed. Zach Davies out for 6 weeks. Man. We're down. Liz is already up. All right, well. Let's see. We got to bring Brandon Woodruff to the 40-man, right? Brent Suter to the 40-man. And then Brent Suter, we might as well call him up. No. So we're going to have to get Brandon Woodruff in there. Now, I don't need him to be number 1. You can start right away, though. So today is draft pool announcement, right? Excellent. Let's go. To the mail. Draft pool revealed. So here's a look at the top players in this year's draft. We have Logan Gilbert, Ethan Hankins, Travis Swaggerty, Bryce Terang, Brady Singer, Shane McClanahan, Matthew Liberatore, Nick Madrigal, Casey Mize, Carter Stewart. Nick Madrigal was drafted before too, right? I believe. Yeah, he was. He was drafted 17th round. Can you top TJ's big offseason splash? We're going to try. We're going to try. Eric the Orange, we're definitely going to try. Guys, if it's your first time here at the official Out of the Park Developments channel, I, of course, am Kris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Associate Baseball Community Manager for Out of the Park Developments. Please follow the channel at the top of the screen. We stream every week here on the channel. Next week, we're going to be going back to our regular time of Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time for 1 week. And then after Easter, we're going to start streaming Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, Monday Night Baseball here on the Out of the Park Developments channel. So make sure you guys give a follow up top. If you guys are looking to pick up your very own copies of Out of the Park 19, down below this video right now, whether you're watching it on the archive on YouTube or whether you're watching it live on Twitch, head down below into the description below the video. You're going to find Out of the Park web store links, Steam links, Origin links. Go pick it up right now. Jump in. And as Zogo said, if you're new, this guy's stream is awesome. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Zogo. Appreciate it, man. So we'll go to the league menu. Let's go have a look at the league history. Transactions. Draft pool. So lots of good. Not really much overall potential, but lots of good ratings. Look at the 4 and 5 star guys. That's all players, right? Interesting. It'll be interesting to see what we pull the trigger on here. Some of these guys are, I mean, look at Dominic Keegan. He's got a 5-star potential rating. Only looking for slot money. So we'll see what happens. We're going to be getting into the draft here pretty soon. I appreciate that, guys. I do. Thank you very much. We try hard. I love baseball in general. But I love Out of the Park baseball. Ulysses Justine has suffered a setback. Could be at least 1 week till he's ready to return. Boo Earns. Who did TJ snag? I was watching off and on from the office afternoon. I signed Bryce Harper. He got really lucky because in the first offseason, Major League Baseball eliminated the DH. Albert Pujols retired, and he signed Bryce Harper. I don't even know. We've had some good performances here. Look in the bullpen. I mean, Redem's Liz has been awful. Yomani Gallardo's been awful too, actually. I'd like him to turn it around because I'd like to trade his caboose. Corey Nebel's been great, though. Jacob Barnes has been really good. Hitting-wise, Lorenzo Cain has been awesome. Stephen Vogt has been just crushing it down here. We got to move Stephen Vogt up in the order. Where's the lineups? Let's get him up. Let's get him up there. Move Travis Shaw to the 4 holes. So we go lefty, righty, lefty towards the bottom. Yeah, Stephen Vogt hitting 286, 4 homers, 16 RBIs. Ryan Braun looking hot. 275, 9 homers, 25 RBIs. Maybe. Pujols retiring was a gift from the gods. It was. Not going to lie. What's Eric Thames doing? Is he even getting any ABs? 16 games started. He has 5 homers and 12 RBIs and 60 at-bats at 183. All right. Yeah, that was definitely dead money. Soulguard is out with an intercostal strain. He's not playing anyway. We want to re-sign him, but I'm really hoping his money goes down. Personal massage. Oh no. We still pitching Ulysses Justine? No, he's on the DL. Right? Yeah, he's on the DL. Maybe he's never going to get healthy. Zach Davies on the DL for a bit longer. We're still 6 weeks from Jimmy Nelson coming back. We're having not a good time. I think we're going to call Brent Suter. Oh, yeah, right. We're going to get rid of Radam's Liz. He's terrible. Dreaded intercostal strain. I lost Bonds to that and then had a setback. Is out for 70 games. It's insane. Trade offers. Oh, we got to start emptying out our money. Oh, let's see what we got here. We got some trades, looks like. Jose Barrios season over. Wow. Cincinnati trades Devin Mesoraco to Baltimore for Cedric Mullins. Mesoraco's only hitting 167 with a home run. Cam Bedrosian's out 4 months. Braves and Angels with a swap. Kurt Suzuki's going to the Angels in exchange for J.C. Ramirez. Chicago, Jed Hoyer wants to trade us Ben Zobrist for Jet Bandy. And I don't want Ben Zobrist. Listen, stop. Do I really need General League news? Yeah, let's do that. Just kept aggravating it. Yeah, it's rough, man. What is going on? How come all of our guys are having setbacks? This is a problem right now. Our trainer, he's good, right? Like, he seems okay. Recovery, prevent back injuries, prevent other, heal other, good. So, I mean, he's a pretty good trainer. So, I don't understand. Just having rough luck, I guess, right now. Could be it. Having some bad injury luck. We're having all of our guys having setbacks, which is a bit of a problem. Julius Chastain eligible to come off the DL. Let's go, Julius Chastain hype. All right. Yeah, our pitching staff has been just absolute garbage. Our pitching staff has been just horrible. Lorenzo Cain out 2 weeks. Damn, Liz has cleared waivers. Yes. Tyler Beatty and Chris Shaw, good prospects you can get from the Giants. I really wanted the Jays to sign Tyler Beatty, but it didn't work out. All-star voting. I love that we can submit an all-star ballot. That's great. All-star ballots are just, it's fun. I enjoy doing the all-star ballot stuff. Because it's just one of those things that it's right there. Like, you can do it and, you don't have to really think about it. It's kind of there. And it's like, hey, do this. And have fun doing it. Right? Like, that's kind of my thing. The awards, too, yeah. I should save my game. It's been a while since we saved. It's something so small, and not everybody will take advantage of this, but you can. So, like, let's look at NL first. I mean, I really don't want to look at AL. We'll look at NL. Just vote all Brewers. Jorge Alfaro, bum. Seriously, just where's all the Brewers at? Stephen Vogt, Absolutely. Why is it making a German Marquez card? Oh, yeah. Julius Justine, 1-0 with a 1.13 ERA. Might as well. Okay, we're not going to do this right now. We're gonna go buy this. It's a cool feature. If I had some guys worth voting for, it might be fun. But it's not. It's not fun at all because we have nobody that's worth voting for right now. Matt Albers, fan voting updates. Let's look at the fan voting update. See if we have anybody even trending in the top 3. Kristen Yelich making a push. Corey Nebel as well, making a little bit of a push at the closer position, which is nice. Oliver Drake. No, that's not a big injury. That's nothing to get excited about. We have the draft here pretty soon. Received a message personnel. Max Scherzer out 4 to 5 months with a torn meniscus. That's probably gonna hurt. Just a thought. What screen is that? Cool. All right. So here's our player development update. I really like these because it gives you an idea of who's trending in your organization, especially for someone like me who's not as super active in the minor leagues. I usually get active in the minor leagues as the seasons go on because I'm more invested in the guys that I'm drafting and things like that in the minors. So Josh Hader has taken an uptick in movement rating and stamina. Stephen Vogt's actually dropping defense. Manny Pena down, Eric Thames down, Ryan Braun going way down. Orlando Arcia taking some nice ticks up in contact, both potential and current power as well. So it's hitting getting better. It's taking a bit of a hit in defense. Not great. Yelich's contact on the way up. Keon Broxton is going down. His eye is down. His defense is down. Mike Zagurski's taking a huge drop in stuff. Jimmy Henderson, Michael Brady. I'm just looking to see if anyone sticks out. Brett Phillips moving up a little bit, which is nice. Cody Medeiros moving up as well. He's going to be a key cog for the team in the future, hopefully. Franchise is going not great. We're 22-35. We had a lot of injuries. I mean, the Brewers are pretty bad. Jonesy, what's going on, buddy? Victor Diaz, though. What's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, we're not doing good. We're almost to the draft, though. And we're going to spend a metric ton in international free agency. Just you wait and see. Draft hype. So first-year player draft is here. Tampa Bay and Kansas City made a trade. Malik Smith going to the Royals in exchange for Kyle Zimmer and Francis Grulon. Kyle Zimmer used to be a really top-flight prospect IRL. 26 now. He had Tommy John like twice. Like he had 2 shoulder injuries that derailed his career. Like absolutely destroyed his career. Snowstorm delayed my GameStop getting 18, so I might not have it till. Oh no, man. Zimmer has been a huge prospect for us. I remember like a few years ago, he was a really, really top flight prospect. And then he hurt, I think it was a shoulder injury. And he was never really the same. So let's go into the first year player draft, guys. We're picking 21st, which is not great. Let's get into the draft here, see what happens. We're going to auto draft until our next pick. So let's go and look at the log of what happened so far, see if we have any notables. Nolan Gorman went first, Casey Mize, CJ Willis, Dominic Keegan, Levine, Carter Stewart, Madrigal, Ethan Hankins, Jackson Coward, Brady Singer, Joey Bart, Kendall Simmons, Ryan Weathers, Shane McClanahan, Bryce Terang, Nicholas Schnell, Albert Hsiao, Xavier Edwards, Tristan Beck, and Matthew Liberator. So, we want all players. So let's see who our recommendation is. It's crazy. Now he hears himself walking down the stairs. Yeah, that's rough. All right. Our scout recommends Riley McCauley. So let's look in to see what our scout thinks. Riley McCauley went to Michigan State. Follow him on Twitter, @Macaulay Riley. He's 21, almost 22. Pitcher. He's a half-star with a 3-star potential. Good stuff. An amazing curveball, fastball-curveball combination right now. Interesting. We got a development report here. So his stamina is taking a little bit of a bump forward. So you can see our scouting report relative to OSA. OSA has him higher in potential for stuff, but lower in potential for control. It sits 91 to 93. Very interesting. He's listed as a relief pitcher, and he only has 35 stamina. So, I mean, we're probably not going to draft a relief pitcher in the first round. Just a thought. So, guys, we're looking at A.J. Sigler, 18-year-old catcher. Big power bat. Not much contact-wise, but a huge power bat. But a huge issue that I see right off the bat is signability impossible. That's not a good look for us. We don't want to make our first draft pick in this franchise be a guy we can't sign. Here's a guy whose signability is hard. Connor Pavoloni from River Ridge High School in Newport Richey, Florida. You can follow him on Twitter @ConnorPav. Yeah, ungood, I agree. Good eye discipline. Not much of a hitter, though. Pretty good defensively. I think he could be a good defensive first catcher. Maybe not a sexy pick. OSA does have his hitting a little bit higher, but his eye a lot lower. I drafted Nick Prado and MJ Melendez with the Royals in the first 2 rounds. IRL 2 months later, Royals, his name was crazy. Man, I'm telling you, Max Fire, you're just that good, buddy. You're just that good. Nah, it's all you, man. You made the choices. We got Mike Stanny, Alex Pinellas. So let's see what Mike Stanny's going on about here. Wow. So really good eye, really good gap power, interesting home run power. He's got some good speed, good arm in the outfield. Extremely hard signability, which again, not good. Scouting-wise, let's see. We've got him in a pretty good wheelhouse in terms of scouting. that signability. I know signability is a problem. Again, drafting 21st. I mean, you know, again, if we don't sign him, we can get it back. But if it's impossible, like that's not a good look for us. Alex Pinellas, big power bat. Signability extremely hard. Alex Pinellas 13. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is a rough option here. Cole Henry. Interesting fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Good, interesting stamina here. Signability is hard. Our scouts way higher on him than the OSA. Higher velocity, better contact or control ratings. Our guy is definitely high on him. Taking a little velocity bump. Does OOTP devs have any plans to put distance to corners and center field walls? So the distance to corners and center field walls is tracked through the stadium. So like if you go here to team settings, and where is it? Oh God, I'm going to have a hard time finding this now. Yeah, so the distances are tracked in the game. If you mean visually on the walls, I don't know that. But the stadiums do have the distances in that programmed into the game. I don't know if they're looking at like putting them on the walls, and I like visually, I don't know the answer to that. Hey, what are you doing back there? Buzz off. I'll feed you in a few minutes. Yeah. I don't know how far they're going to go with like the 3D and that stuff. Like that's kind of stuff that they're always talking about back and forth. Here's Drew Hamrock. I mean, I like some of these catchers, but everyone's signability for us is so difficult, is hard. That's our big problem. We have some impossible guys even. These guys looking for $4.4 million. You guys crazy? Raynel Delgado? They really want me to take Riley McCauley. Hey, no problem, KDM. So the question is, do we trust our scout in this situation? Do we trust our scout in this situation? Or do we maybe try to take a chance on one of these catchers? I feel like again, I don't really want to draft Sigler because of the fact that he's an impossible sign. Impossible sign for me is not a good idea. But, you know, are we better off taking the reliever that our scout recommends? Or do we take Connor Pavoloni, who's a few years younger and could develop into, looks like he's going to develop into a very good defensive catcher, but also has the possibility to develop into a good hitter as well. Interested to see what you guys think. I'm not real sure. I'm leaning this. I'm leaning this. Yeah, I'm leaning this. Bonus demand, recommended slot. Well, we'll offer slot. That's fine. Draft until next pick. Anthony Sigler with his impossible signing still there. And we got Marty Bacina. Hey, a normal signing. Home run power. Let's see again. We'll again. I don't mind trusting this. So Drew Hamrock, another catcher. I don't think we're going to take two catchers. That seems a little silly. I always like looking at the injured guys. What's going on with the injured guys? So you got Tyler Holton, who right now is hurt, suffered Tommy John, but is a pretty good-looking prospect. Fantastic changeup. So he might be someone that we could earmark for later. Ryan Bliss. Ryan Bliss is a defense-first middle infielder. Extremely hard signability. Marty Bacina is not bad. He's a big, tall guy. He does have the potential to have some home run power. Again, OSA looks a little higher on him in contact. We're a little higher on him in power. And OSA is a little higher on him in eye. But you know what? I don't hate that. So we're going to go this route. Recommended slot. We'll offer the slot. That's fine. Draft till the next pick. They're probably going to tell me to take Hamrock again. We're not going to. We might take Chance Denson. Fastball, great slider, developing changeup, okay stamina, doesn't hold the runner very well. Cherishes his privacy. Can't wait to leave after a game. Come on now. Sits 92 to 94 on both scouting reports. We have him trending upwards with his control moving up and his potential control moving up. OSA actually has him on the downswing a little bit, but they're a little higher on his movement. That seems to be a growing theme with our OSA and our scout, that we seem to disagree on one and the other. Let's see. I mean, I don't hate him. That slider, though. I mean, even with a 70 slider, if he ends up being in the bullpen, sitting 92, 94 with plus slider, I don't hate that. Get Joseph Charles. Plus slider. Oh, wow. Okay, this is where we're going. Joseph Charles. Potential of a plus fastball, plus slider, which I like. He's looking good. Oh, I should have did that before, right? Whoops. Yeah, it takes one day. Darn it. Okay, well, that's fine. Should have thought of that before, I suppose. All right. I like Joseph Charles. Oh, he's unknown. Man. Or he's an impossible sign. So I guess we're back to Chance Denson again. He's an easy sign, so we'll offer him the slot. All right. Lars Nootbaar. I almost want to draft him solely based on his name. I know nothing else about Lars Nootbaar other than his name, and I want to draft him. He's an extremely hard sign. He is a first base, corner outfielder. I mean, again, the fact that his name is Lars Nootbaar, we're doing it. I don't even care. That's the kind of ship that we're running here, folks. We are picking people solely based on names. So now they want me to take Anthony Sigler in the 5th round. Again, an impossible sign. Like, I don't even know why we would waste. Like, there's got to be somebody else. Like, I do like Sigler. I think he's going to be a good power hitter, but why would we waste a pick knowing that we can't sign him? Seems legit. Duke fan, you know that my methodology sometimes isn't always... My methodology isn't always in the right frame of mind. Sometimes I just do things just because. Another impossible sign. Got Austin Leonard, Ethan Paul. Unorthodox. Yeah, Tripp's also aware. Unorthodox. Take the second baseman. He's just going to keep recommending Sigler. But see, now at this point, we're past the recommended slot. So at this point, we can take him. Eric, it's not out of the question. This year's game looks great. Thanks. Thanks, Dangle. So now at this point, we'll take him and we'll see. Now that we can offer him whatever we want, we'll see if we can make that work. Dawson Barr. Impossible, of course. Who's Drew Huff? Fields his position very well. He's a reliever. Yeah, we never need some relievers in our life. Trevor Cadd. Austin Leonard, Al Pesto, Zach, blah, blah, blah. Nick Ward, Derek Adams, Chris Doritos. Danny Blair from Bel Air, Maryland. He's hard signed, but looks like he could be a good hitter. Let's go look at his scouting. We have him ranked way higher than OSA does, but we trust Todd, Tom, whatever his name is. And at this point, I think we're going to defer. We're going to defer to him. We will defer to our scouting director for the rest of these. He's just gonna pick a bunch of impossible guys. I trust our scout, so I like to see who he's picking, but easy. I like the easy guys. Brandon Fraley. Looking forward to putting into our... All of a sudden, Marlins back-to-back Marlins is in the chat. We'll do the complete draft now. We'll see what we pulled out here. If I open the window capture, what does it open? It opens this one, okay. Excellent. LOL. Received a personal message. Of what? Negotiations begin. Okay, guys. So I'm going to take a 2-minute break. In that 2 minutes, I am going to play the... window capture. Excellent. So I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. I'm just gonna use the washroom real quick, and I'm gonna grab a drink. I'm gonna play our trailer. It's 2 minutes and 24 seconds long. I should be back by the end of it. So I'm just going to put a quick little video on. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'm going to grab a quick drink, and I'll be right back. And we will continue with the second half of our evening stream here on the launch day extravaganza here on the OOTP Development's official channel. Make sure you guys follow at the top. Like I said, I'm going to be 2 minutes, quick break, and we'll be right back.